First of all, I'm taking this video on my laptop, so I don't know what kind of quality this is going to be, and I'm probably going to keep looking down at my face because my face is right there, so I'm sorry if I break camera contact with you. But I figured you're sick, and so I want to cheer you up. Maybe I can share a few stories with you. Our topic today is going to be food. Here's the thing. I have quite a relationship with food. Me and food, we're tight. It's serious. Whenever people take my food, or give me food, or do something having to do with food in front of me, it impacts me deeply within my very soul. So, I have a few stories like that for you. Story number 1. Bananas. I had myself a delicious banana. And I was going to eat this banana, but then I had to go do something for my mom. So I turned to my brother. Jeremy, this is my banana. Take this banana. Guard it with your very soul. And so I give him this banana, and I go do my chore. When I come back, my little 3-year-old brother is sitting there with the banana, chewing on the last of it. He ate my banana! I told him to guard it with his very soul, and instead he guarded it with his stomach. So there's story number 1. Then there's the other time where I was at Subway with my family, and at this point in time, I was on a diet. Not a I need to get skinny diet, but I had too much yeast in my system, so I couldn't have yeast for a while, and I couldn't have sugar for a while, because I had to starve out the yeast that was in my body and let it all flush out before I could start eating bread and sugar again. So we're at Subway, and this is that one point in time when they had those delicious cinnamon rolls, or at least they looked delicious. I never got to try any, because my family decided that this is the one day that they want to get a freaking cinnamon roll when I'm not allowed to have bread or sugar, and that's all a cinnamon roll is. So they ate this whole thing, this huge, delicious cinnamon roll in front of my face. I have never forgiven them about that. And then there's my last story. Food can also be positive for me. Let me set the stage first. So, we're in school, and the thing about school is as soon as I step over that threshold, I'm hungry. I don't know what it is. I think some magical demon unicorn set a spell over my school and made it so that it just makes all the students hungry. For instance, one time I left out my wallet, my phone, and a bag of chips, all on the counter. I go to the bathroom, I come back, the only thing that's missing is the chips. And that was the thing I was angriest about. If they'd stolen my backpack or my wallet or whatever, I would have been like, that stinks. But they stole my chips, so I was like, I'm gonna kill them! So that gives you an idea of just how hungry my school is. And I think this is probably a common school thing, but I'm gonna pretend my school is special. Anyway, so I'm sitting in school, and because of the magical demon unicorn curse of hunger, I'm starved. And I'm sitting right next to this girl I hate, so that makes me doubly grumpy. I hate this girl because she's not very respectful. I think, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's less of her being a mean person and more of her just not understanding how to socialize. But either way, she annoyed me to pieces every day. On this one particular day, though, she brought snickerdoodle cookies. Suddenly, she didn't seem so bad in my head. So by the end of the year, I actually ended up not hating her anymore because of the one day that she brought snickerdoodle cookies and shared them with everyone. She handed me her yearbook to sign, and I'm just sitting there holding it like, oh man, I feel like such a pile of crap, because I've hated you this whole year and now you want me to put a friendly little note in there. So I did. I pulled out my Sharpie and I wrote in there, thanks for the snickerdoodles. So I think that's all I have for you today. Anyway, I hope you get better soon. And yeah, have a good day, hopefully.